wish we could have more pets. More everything, really.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Target is down.
Incoming. Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Stay down.
Life support on the way. Another life support capsule is now available.
Check 5s and 20s.
Additional life support has arrived. Progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
That's your lot.
Another life support capsule.
They're down.
Come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. Tenno use their keys, but they are mere trespassers. Only I, Thor, know the true power of the void. If the Tenno want true salvation, they will lay down their arms and wait for the baptism of my Yanis key. It is time. I will teach these trespassers the redemptive power of my Yanis key. They will learn its simple truth. The Tenno are lost, and they will resist. But I, Thor, will cleanse this place of their impurity. This death is temporary. My existence is forever. I cannot be destroyed.
Yeah, I was just trying to test out how strong the build is for real, but I see they got some shit going on. Corrupt the Vig, I might need to play that again. Damn, I got Pistol Pestilence that one too.
Wishing for anything?
Could have sold
I
that
could
for a good
grant you
amount of
something
platinum.
nice. If you'll just
Dang. See, that's would be my issue with the Anku. Anku pulls and does hella damage, but it just feels like it falls off for some reason. I mean, like they nerfed it or some shit. Like just for its base damage, it don't proc like it should because it's just been nerfed to the ground. Like it needs a buff. That critical should be coming in way better than that. And even with that low status chance, like I feel like status chance matters more than critical on this game sometimes. Which is what's got me using the Skid team and the Siam and all that shit in the first place. Because I noticed with the Skid team when I'm playing with it, yeah, it may take 1 or 2 more hits sometimes, but I'm really knocking those characters like left and right. Like I'm beating the shit out of them without any issue to my health like that. Like I could probably throw that siphon shit on the Skid to be honest, and keep my Tenokai shit. That's what I was just thinking about. Like I could lose damage on this sword and it still be good. That life strike. That's what I've been focused on. Let's see what we're gonna use up there. But I had to drop North Wind or some shit. Like I might lose magnetic and all that, but the amount of like life steal that I get on heavy attacks and shit. If I could put the Tenokai shit on there, it makes so much sense. Actually, I could if I leave Northwind off and keep life straight. Or I could even switch that from melee prowess, to be honest. Get that 93%. Because I get enough melee damage with my primary and secondary dexterities, so I don't have to really care about those like that. Keep my magnetic going and keep that 93%. And just be proccing them for magnetic while hitting a 71% crit. And it was fucking them up. It's like my homie told me a long time ago, melee damage and critical ain't really what matter on this game. It's all about like status, toxin, and shit like that. And now magnetic. So a lot of people don't even use sacrificial pressure. Like I'm thinking about switching my weapons up. Like I might take this off. Just so I can put a full melee. I can put a full melee prowess on there. And I might switch that for something else. I start doing that. That's the only issue. This shit, for some reason, this mod gives critical too. Doesn't make sense to me. It's just melee damage. But you lose critical with it though. So toxic matters. Man, if I had a way to put that shit on there without really affecting it. My son would be the go-to. Honestly, I'd put on melee prowess with vicious Ross. Keep it a book. Or prime fever strike. I want a sword that has a lot of status. I want to try that and see what it does. So yeah, I'm gonna lose damage, but I just want to see. I've been so stuck on Prime Fever Strike too. I'm taking time to really explore the realm with the other weapons and shit. I've been stuck on that shit. And then I'm gonna go back into that mode and see if it makes a difference. honestly believe status chance is better than anything. And if it is, I'm just gonna keep using my skill Jati without any river. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna put Peculiar Audience back on. That Peculiar End is garbage. And I might even do that to my uncle too. Like just give my uncle some more status. Cause that Prime Fever Strike, I think is what's holding my shit back. Not just Prime Fever Strike in general. I feel like anything that's really helping damage and all that, I don't think it's really doing what it's supposed to. So we're gonna proc on. We're gonna take Toxin completely off and make Magnetic the main focus. Give it up to 22% chance. Bring the slash up. Yeah, I dropped to 14k. Yeah, I dropped to 17k, but my melee damage makes up for it. And I think this would be better for the Anko overall. Yeah, this would be way better, I'm not gonna lie. The same to the side too. I think I might just drop Prime Fever Strike altogether. Move this over there to this. Let me see if it makes a difference on any of my weapons over time too. See what it does. I got 117% on this sword now. I'm about to put something else on here. It's gonna bring up the that shit. Status chance. I'm thinking about. I don't know about Saxon Thorns. I don't feel about that shit. We'll try it anyway. I never know. Magnetic and all that is gonna come in, slash, punch it. And I drop from 20k to 12k. But I bet you this shit knows what it's gotta do. What a 5.8 times. I bet you this Cyan start being the best fucking sword on the game after that. I already know it is. Thought I had more of the kind of skins of this one in here. The Cyan is better. Okay, so we're gonna try. Even though it don't have much to it, we're gonna try the skill Jotzi first. Then we're gonna try the other ones. What's that word? Welcome to the stream.
It's like every choice in my life led me to you. Thank you, life!
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Scratch one.
So let me see if this is gonna make a difference. Melee damage should start picking up for the primary dexterity a little better. Hey, look at that. It's about status chance on this game. Like I promised, that melee damage shit is a trick. That's how I'm slaying the shit out of them right now. Now, granted, that's on me because I didn't put up one of my altars, but still. Look at that shit, bro. It's all about status chance. Now on my uncle, this shit is gonna go so crazy. And Actually, it ain't even gonna go as crazy because my uncle don't have high enough status chains. I have to recalibrate my swords and shit.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Cheerio. Let's get to business. Your turn.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Delivered another life support capsule.
Takes care of that.
See, that's why the hate is always doing what it does when I use it too, because it's all about that status. And that hate not only battles with status chance, but it has that status damage on top of it, which makes it even more deadly. And that 2.7 meter range is crazy. That's what this the skill Jati is lethal for real. The right mods is definitely lethal. Try it on a more high ranking area and see what it does. I'm gonna remove that Brian Freedom Strike from all of my mods. My status chance is so low and shit. And I hated that too because the hate is built around status chance, and I didn't decide to make it the main thing. Like I might even remove melee elementals. It's the heavy attack window speed that I like, and the 90% status damage added on to 120%. That's basically 210. And that's what I was thinking about going in originally with this scythe. But looking back, it should be melee prowess. That's why. Now we got high slash, and now we got high magnetic with a 50% at least. I could probably do better than that. If I didn't need to put Berserker Fury with the magnetic rush, because the scythe being so slow, I could throw a Vicious Frost or Voltic Strike on there. Give it some more strength, some more status chance and shit like that. Let's go. Keep that magnetic back here. So what do we want to do like this? Is either way. Or I could take off Burning Hate, the heat status stuff. Not even care about that no more. And just throw on Vicious Frost. Let's be honest, Burning Hate only really can matter if I use something like Volcanic Edge or something. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? So this is more a magnetic weapon. That's what I want it to be focused on. Slash is cool. Magnetic is where I want it to be. And it only goes, look, it's at 20k damage. Like, I ain't gonna lose nothing for taking that Prime Phoenix Strike off. And it goes 25k here. Yeah, that Burning Hate, I don't need that shit. See what I might start even doing too. I'm thinking I'm gonna start upgrading my status chance more than my critical. Status being at 148% is covered. Yeah, see, for the hate, this is gonna be nasty. This is what's gonna make this scythe be the best at what it do. I'm gonna switch it on my uncle too. I know it drops it down to 125%, but I really want my status to be high now. I don't know what it is, but those status chances is just better. I'm trying to take off North Wind too. Keep the magnetic. But instead of that little shit, I'll drop it off the Vicious Frost. Actually, because the only thing I can really do to that is melee prowess. That only gives me 93%. And it drops my magnetic down too far, too. I don't like that. Gotta keep it a little bit. $66% is okay. That's good. I don't lose too much damage. Honestly, I don't even care for the Uncle being there. I'm gonna keep the critical on this one. Because I don't think I plan on using Uncle anymore anyway. I want to use the hate. The only issue I have with the hate is the fucking attack speed. Like, it's so slow. It's so slow. It's so slow. The attack speed is so bad on this. I think they did that shit on purpose too. Be a good ass weapon, bro. That's one of my Siam gonna be the heavy hitters. I can't wait to see what both of these weapons gonna do in battle. I'm gonna test it out. I might be able to deal with the scythe being like that if I can match the damage though. That's the only problem. Might be able to deal with it being like that. Change that shit. Gotta be like that. Too much better. And the part that I'm looking for to be go on this one would be this. Shit like that. I'm gonna put this scythe up against some of my more stronger waves because it's too high ranking to gauge for the mod, so I'm gonna go ahead and see what this one does. Let's see that too. So I'm the strongest rival. Tech Rock. I hate this one, the Tech Rock Cash, because when I need to go, I need to be able to go. I'm just test it against the level 175. I don't really make a difference. They go up to like 200 or something today.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
You gotta go around searching for that thing and all that shit. So,
Leave it out.
I'll be able to deal with it, I don't know. I like my Cyan being like that.
Because if you don't blast the build up
If I
fast
can
enough,
deal with this one.
you're gonna learn what hell is like.
So fucking slow.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
Contact. Check 5 to 20.
Situation critical. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances. Wait, you lost a scrubber, but that's the least of your problems.
Target is down.
Yeah, so I still encounter the same problems, somewhat of the same problems. Like the Aku has, I would gauge the Aku to probably be a little bit better off on that type of situation because I could do this and do that to deal with it, but. Go ahead and switch it. So this is all in preparation for the next part of Warframe. I want to have my weapons to where I need them to be. So if that means I need to alter something or change something to try to get to that level, I will. But like I said, the hate just falls off because it's too slow. So that's the only reason I won't use that. I don't think the skill Jati will do much against these high level ones, but for a mid-game fun weapon and just showing off style, I will pull out the skill Jati. I won't go in there with the Anku and shit like that. Not everything in this game needs to be one shot. That's one thing I know for sure. The fun part of this game is being able to actually fight your enemies. That's why this weapon right here. I really care less to see what the weapon does as far as fighting.
Hey, yo! You know how mold can grow on your water filter if you don't clean it enough? Well, too many build up off the hell scrubbers unless you want to get unsubscribed from life.
Good fucking attack. That's what makes me lazy with the Scion, although I could go into combat and then just do shit like that. Then when there's too many, I can always back up.
Mutant form. Do something!
Even then, I'm like, I got so much critical. And this is with a ribbon on it too, so that's another thing. Anybody who's planning on trying to use this build, I do have a ribbon on this one. So right now, I'm not really trying to beat the mission. I'm just testing the build out. So I deem it worthy enough. It's this one, I ain't gonna lie, the Siam is up there.
Too late.
Get up off.
Danger close! Fire! Just remember where you parked me. Zone is hot!
Another house scrubber, and wherever you are.
Having to stand there too much is my issue. So what I'm trying to do basically is perfect my build to a point where I don't have to worry about like even summoning the altar. Which I know a steel path is impossible, especially once you get to like level 400, 500 enemies and shit. You're not going to really go in there without being able to heal up with something. You know what I'm saying? That's just virtually impossible. Like these Warframes and one-shot builds out there that don't have any of that going on for their character, and they still go down quick as hell. So trust me when I say it really does matter on what you bring for heals. I'm not denying that, but what I want to be able to do is deny needing to use it so much or having to rely on it. I want to be able to move around the map, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's peculiar, and it makes me want to use the finishers and shit, so it'll make it count. I can actually hear that shit go up. I ain't got nothing for this. That's why I put this shit over here. Let's get Johnson. As of 111%. We're gonna try to scare Jotzi out, and then it'll be the last time I do that. Because I want to find my perfected weapon, and honestly, I'm tired of using scythes. I want to use swords. Like, in general, like, I'm a swordsman. I'd rather use dual swords or swords. If y'all watch any of my other gameplays from games that I play, oh shit. I usually play with a swordsman type character. I don't really like to use no other thing else but that. So having a scythe most of the game and a hammer and shit like that was cool. Don't get me wrong, I use different weapons, but I'd rather use a sword from like this point on. And I would hope for it to be the skill Jotzi, to be honest. That'd be raw as hell. It kind of fits the whole Excalibur Arthur thing. Like, really human, don't really have like, you know, crazy powers. But he's still, you know what I'm saying, is a beast in what he does.
Do not even start. Got him.
Gotta nurse these scrubbers. Keep them clean. Too much spore buildup and you got cold white on your hands. Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
It's kicking off.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit. Scaldra want these things back, but not even Scaldra's willing to come down here and help us rot. Good thing you're not as smart as Scaldra. Now get to work. Now you get to do things the hard way. Spore contamination is getting out of hand. Start holding your breath. Scrubber ready for you.
Hostile contact. Engaging. abandoned the locals.
Baby's gurgling, new health scrubber bubbling up.
Stay down.
Turns out it's not just health scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in them. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. You hit this mission's minimum threshold. But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you? Man, they don't make PPE strong enough to handle what you're breathing in. Extract! Now!
That is crazy. The Skid Jati has to have some type of bonus or something with Excalibur Umbra when it's being used, because that amount of damage I'm doing and shit, and just the way I'm knocking shit over, that's not like accurate. Like the Skid Jati is I'm having a way easier time. Like had I just been like trying my hardest and play Warframe like I usually do, I wouldn't even go down with the Skid Jati. And that was level 190 to 200. I can imagine like an arbitration. I don't have no invigorations on or nothing. It's just pure Skid Jati power level. Like I said, one of the best swords in the game. They wouldn't make it where you couldn't make it the best. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Skid Jati has Rivens too. Might have to go on a Riven hunt with this one. Get some status on it. Throw that shit right there. Or take it from my Vulture Strike, one of the two. But I know I could definitely get something that could boost the critical chance and everything for the Skid Jati. It's gonna be the weapon I choose and use. I ain't gonna lie. Right. And then doing executions and shit at Peculiar End, yeah. We won't even peep that shit until they see me do a finisher. They'll be like, oh, okay, we got some wild shit on this shit. Someone else said a long time ago that status chance matters more in this game than anything. Being able to proc, like if you got high status and low critical, it didn't matter as long as your critical damage was good. But once I put a ribbon on the skill, Jati, something with like critical chance, critical damage, and status duration, or status, chance, whatever the case may be. I got a god sword right in my hand. Shit, I wanted to do nothing, place it somewhere and use that shit.
me now. Talk to your supervisor. Oh yeah, Walder. Get over here. Contracts. Interested? Quick geology lesson. Thermal. Oh, you see Zood? Send him my way. Girls' night.
Oh, when the corporate doesn't listen, we make him listen, right? Felt like, for a while, that Neff was going to leave me garden alone. Then that mucker comes mucking around again. Good thing I got you to help. No biggie. Not everyone's cut out for a hard day's work, I suppose. You've been fighting for the fruits and roots, so I'll let you share in their bounty. So, you ever seen a tree? Never had the fortune to myself, but I reckon I'd like to come to know a tree someday. The fruits and roots? You don't hear them in your head too, do you? Always here if you need me. Welcome back. Always good to have a mate in the deep mines. Anytime. Coolant waste, industrial waste, people waste. You name it, I've got fungi that'll be more than happy to gobble it up for you. That? Yeah, that's the prince. Or will be if we can manage to grow it. Needs fergalite. But that's rare in the deep mines these days, I tell you. I ain't been able to find any of that since, well, I don't remember. Some say the prince makes you dream funny. I say that's just nonsense. A visitor? Narco? Oh, let me get the lights. I do miss the surface. Wonder what Fortuna's gonna look like when they finish construction. Who does this Neff fella think? You're not gonna tell corporate I'm down here, are you? Nah. I know a cove when I see one. Sometimes it feels like I've been down here forever.
I'm pretty sure he'll have another syndicate. I kind of got confused on some shit.
There was a time.
Oh, you flexing?
Before Orican, and then before the forest was Venus. I think the fruits and roots remember that. At least, like to think they do. Mushrooms. Some's good for ya, some's bad. Some's somewhere in between.
Got a little bit of trouble. A lot of people online too. Chat always freezes up when I start talking and shit. So I just be leaving everybody either got offline, fell asleep, or grinding. They do that to me because I usually do that to other people. Like if this conversation has been had and they were talking to me, I probably don't even know. Oh, sorry for that. That's how it be though. Get in grind mode, so you don't be paying attention to chat no more. By the time you read it, 20, 30 minutes been passed by. I'm sure there's gonna be more that's gonna be done with this and stuff. I just gotta, it's nothing up here, bro. Fail. I gotta get standing for this place too. I got lot to do in this game. I thought I was sitting there playing around like I ain't had nothing to do. I really got a lot to do in this shit. Shit, 2 syndicates for sure. I know I need to get to R5. That'll keep me busy for a minute. Give them enough time to drop some more content too. So yeah, enough lollygagging though. Within an hour or 2 or 3, after I get some sleep, I'll jump online and start the grind up for this shit. You know, I'll be having 3 days off, so I'll be really relaxed and just whooping ass. Do all of these deep mine missions and shit. I'll probably do most of them by myself for real. I don't think I'm gonna go in there with a nuke squad or anything like that. That's somebody that could be recruited to our clan right there. Damn, we left. If I could have got him, could have stepped up and rank real quick. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next stream, man. Let's get it. Can you stand the rain?